What a bitch.
Oh, what the fuck? Progress. Same people that live here, nigga. I wanna play team builders. One, two, four, five, six, seven, eight. MUT.
I can't wait till tomorrow.
What's going on tomorrow?
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
What's going on
One
tomorrow?
foul WTF was the toe.
What?
He paying me my money.
Who paying you your money?
The kickoff team on the
That
field
computer voice.
Hold on, that's why I gotta talk into my ear. Hold on.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Hold on. Comments. Hold on. Comment the speech. No, that's not bad. How much he supposed to be on you?
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. And he finds Tyler Croft. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Croft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in net.
Come here.
Jets pressure, 2 notches, down he goes. I don't think that
He told you it was 40?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities.
I don't know where he supposed to be getting the money from. He supposed to be paying you.
And he took it.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen rolling to pressure again, and down he goes again. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection.
Fuck, I want to Tillman back there.
And he goes down once more.
What time you supposed to be getting up tomorrow?
This offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson.
Thinking like that, Marcus Allen. I'm gonna have to truck niggas with him.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Bulldozes past him. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. And this is caught by Allen for a Jets touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target was actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Come here. I need Tillman on that.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
On second down now, it's Jackson, and now running right through it. They find some open field here. And all the way in. New York. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here now a look at LaShawn McCoy. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And some room to run now. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Hell no.
That play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. Well, Charles, if you think so far in the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Partner, what we just saw.
What the hell? I know.
Jeez. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead,
that was a mess up.
They created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On first down, Mahomes going for the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. The extra point up and good.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squid kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half end.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. That's a touchdown for the Jets. Now, people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
This is taken at the 3. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax.
I forgot to book the fucking film.
Get in there for the sack. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Returnable now for Allen. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Jets. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Allen. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They run on 1st down with Jackson. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he gets it
I'm thinking I got Marcus Allen.
31 yards there and a 1st down. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Milano gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. George Kittle there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
And he fires one.
I need to have Tillman back there.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
To make these sacks.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, it's Jackson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Allen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. Able to power through, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge, right?
There's no doubt about it.
Maybe some pretzels, too, some hummus.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steelers make their way out. The Killer Bees are no more. Only one remains, and that's their quarterback, number 7, Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
He got that bypass.
For 3 and it's 2nd down. Juju, there's definitely a positive spirit about that man. You know, he was, I know you know this story, but he was asked in training camp by a fan to sign his head next to a tattooed Steelers logo.
Not a piece of paper on his head.
No.
Sign his head.
Sign his head. And then later Juju told reporters he'd give game tickets to that fan if he got it tattooed. Well, he did. And Juju came through with not only game tickets, but season tickets for the fan.
Well, there is a positive spirit about him, as you said. He does give good juju out there, and the fans feel it. In fact, at another practice session,
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And hopefully for both sides. Not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, It was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone, you know.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Odell Beckham, 45 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Football going over to the Pittsburgh Steelers here, and you think about 2019 coming up. The Killer Bees, it's now just down to the Killer Bees, singular, because you got Le'Veon Bell. He's in and the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And this
scary.
Is incomplete. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Allen. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jets coming on the field here. You think about the running game. Of course, Le'Veon Bell going to be such a big part of what the Jets hope is a turnaround season. Bell, of course, didn't play last year, caused a lot of fantasy players to get nothing out of their first-round pick, and he acknowledged as such on social media a few weeks back. Here's what he said, Charles. Quote, "This is long overdue, but I want to take a moment to apologize to all the fantasy owners who picked me last year. I'm sorry I couldn't pull through for y'all, but trust me, this year's about to be way different. I'm bringing home the trophies this year." Your thoughts?
Well, the quote, when you actually read it, he really put some emphasis in there. How many O's were in long, in terms of long overdue, right? He had the italics and apologize. Way, a second Y in there. So he was feeling it.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 46 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger finds his running back, James Conner. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. It's caught by Moncrief. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in contention.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
From the 17, Mahomes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 83 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's second down. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at the top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, and Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right, and Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up into the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. They've got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Marcus Allen, 69 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. UNI's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? A big play there as time expires in the first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken very short. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. It's an 89-yard kick return as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the 1.
Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Down the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Just got me fucked up, man.
How they got you fucked up?
You see what I just sent, bro?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to
Why
take
the
a
fuck they
shot
gonna do
right
that to
away
me?
for
But
the
they
end
must
zone.
know 2K supposed to come
It's
out.
caught.
Well,
Yeah, my boss trying to be on some bullshit. He,
His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown.
and then on USC,
He's one of the
nigga,
key
I
guys.
need Wednesday off for sure, cause I got appointment for to go to my baby appointment and Friday. I mean, I don't need Friday off. I'll take it off, but I need Friday off too. Nigga, I'm telling you a week and a half early. Cause I'm trying to, if I work Thursday, I'm trying to come home from work, go to sleep.
See, what crazy is I work every day that week but Friday. And then I gotta go back in on Saturday and Sunday. Hey, as long as that check that.
I was just about to say that, Allah. Hey, no, that too, Allah. And then on top of that, nigga, you gotta, what time you get off? Like 12?
I think 11 or something.
Boy,
I don't know.
You should love
That's
that.
probably, that's gonna be closings because I go in at 6.
And what time y'all close?
I think around 11 something.
Yeah, you straight. Cause look, when you get home at 12, you ain't gonna be too tired. You can play the game, and you can stay as late as you want to, because you can sleep in and get right back up and play the game, and then go in again.
That's what I was saying. But still, bro, they could at least give me Sunday or something. Dang. I told them niggas I didn't want to work weekends. And look at that bullshit. But you can't get what you want.
No, you just gotta get your foot in that though.
Yeah, my cousin talking about who gonna be telling me to go in for. I'm like, nigga, I just worked one day. You already talking about you gonna be asking me to go in for you? Alright, that's his money that I'm making. I don't care, bro. As long as it ain't in the morning or whatever.
You need money from VC.
VC, controller. Nigga, you know I had to super glue my cushions on my earphones back on.
Bro, I'm thinking about going to buy me another headset. Cause I got the receipt to this head. I'm about to look it up, the receipt, and I'm about to see if I can get a new headphones. If I gotta go through too much, I'm gonna just say fuck it and go up there and drop some more headphones. It's probably ain't gonna be till like a week or so, because these headphones starting to fuck up. I gotta be having to unplug them and plug them back in, because they be making a static noise. These, I mean, I kind of expect that from this, because it's going on a year since I had it, and they held up for at least a year, because a lot of headsets I had didn't even hold up for that long. And these still, even with these still work pretty good, just got that static. And then on top of that static, I think something like the inside of one of them kind of not peeling, but the inside of one.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it is. No, they still good though. Like these headphones really in good condition. But I'm probably gonna go buy another pair. And I'm gonna buy one that's better than this.
They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
But this game pissing me off, bro. I'm trying to get
What?
sex with Tillman, and they keep on letting Ben Roethlisberger throw the ball away as soon as I'm about to sack him.
Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
I don't even know what I'm about to do.
McDonald complete, and he'll be brought
It's
down
born.
right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on
This
first
nigga Ben
down.
Roethlisberger don't want to get sacked that bad. It's
It
crazy.
just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk it.
Bro, and I gotta get 4 sacks.
There, but this pass is going to wind up
Man, I'm about to just start sacking this
another
nigga,
pass
bro.
attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously look
That's
good. But
hold on.
maybe
Would they get y'all the schedule for 2 straight weeks? So that's this week.
that the offense helps them preserve that shutout.
2 straight weeks, I
And it
think.
has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of it, protect them, take care of the ball. Move it.
I'm going in every day until Friday.
And he will get into the end zone.
And then I got Saturday and Sunday off.
Touchdown.
And for some fucking reason, next week they want to give me every day but Friday and give me Saturday and Sunday.
Ooh, that's tough. On my next paycheck, I'm gonna have to save my money for my
They
VC.
need to add any more right now, though.
That's
I'm just
tough.
starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
My first check might be going. I don't know if I want to buy 2K myself or just download it from one.
That's tough. Cause I get paid the same day 2K comes up. No, yeah, I gotta put it up out of the next check.
You just download it from one.
Past the
Give
20
me
to the
$20.
22-yard line.
Sure, for sure, it's gotta be out of the next check. I'm gonna just put up some money out of my next check.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Maybe a free play now for Roethlisberger. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped.
Who the fuck is his 99 at, bro?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the
this weak
5,
ass nigga.
and keep it moving.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for them? And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Man,
Yeah, this team has
2K.
been thoroughly
Well,
beaten.
time gonna go fast for me as soon as I start working. And that, those 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that shit gonna take forever. And when I get back to work,
And
that
this
shit
is
gonna
actually
straight.
the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of
I'm
them.
saying, you
They
go ahead and
blanketed
check and
the
see
field
what
the
days
entire
I work with my
game.
back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point safely through, and that will extend this big lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
Why the fuck I gotta come in an hour after him? Man, he better not call my dad talking about he need a ride, and I gotta go in at 5. I'm gonna be fucked up. You better just take that hour of lateness, nigga, like you did on my first day.
This nigga, LD2K really posted a screenshot today. Talk about he got a triple double, and he feeling happy. His small forward.
2K20.
Yeah, with small forward. Nigga, this nigga really chose to go to the Raptors. Who chose to go to the Raptors?
And what? No, he probably. I don't know.
No,
it was.
no, cause I could see. Let me see. Oh no, I thought that was the Lakers. That might be the thing. It kind of looked like the Lakers when I zoomed in. That's Clay. Well, it probably was a my team builder.
Yeah, that red almost make it look purple. But yeah, that's Clay. So what he trying to say? They fixed the small forwards?
I don't know, bro.
Or he just using the small forward to be funny? He's talking about it ain't nothing wrong with it. Let me see what nigga said. Might say he put with my small forward like he's slick.
Well, you see that jersey? You can't tell me that ain't look like no Lakers jersey. Even when you zoom in, just a little bit, it look purple until you see Clay name.
They run up and send this one away.
Yeah, got a buck to 6-9 in the real game. And where the threes at? LD.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
Somebody said small forwards ain't getting no bucks for
how they
fine.
actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that takes us from
Man, this shit is crazy to me, bro. Every time I'm about to sack him with Tillman, he get the ball off.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing,
thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
not taking himself out of a ball game that appears
They
lost.
basically not gonna get a buff. Like somebody said, you trying to tell me they don't need a buff or something.
Winding toward a conclusion, and how would you assess how the secondary
That's
is
basically
playing?
what I'm
Well, we
saying.
just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's
Somebody
played
answer
really
his
well in this
question. I mean,
game,
their question.
it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. Here's Jordan Berry now.
Well, you don't even want to know this nigga Ben Roethlisberger like 12 for 30 something and passing. Cause every time I get back there, he throwing the ball. He just throwing it any type of way. Won't let me get a sack, and he don't care if nobody open.
But subtract 9 there for the return. They'll start here with Jackson. pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
This nigga talk about he is C. I'm about to go talk to this nigga tomorrow. Like, nigga, it's not no UFC. I need them days off. You got niggas to work. There's plenty niggas to work.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that.
And then he went 12 and 24, bro.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Like, you trying to triple-double on me and shit.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are
Nigga,
down big. They have
he
not
had it in the
scored a
slice.
single point.
Bro, I swear, bro.
Are they so defeated at this point, you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to
This
approach
nigga
it.
13 for
Sometimes,
33.
that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do
pride
something.
on the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They do a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and
I
beating
really
them into
thought
the
this
punch.
ugly rat was Lil Tecca.
But they get to drop the MUT trailer tomorrow. That's crazy.
Why would this nigga cut his beard to act like Lil Tecca?
Why sacks don't count for tackle for loss?
It should.
That shit don't count, bro.
Mm, mm, mm.
I got the 25 sacks with Tillman though, so now I can start on doing something else. Let me see. Tackles for loss. That tackles for loss probably mean like tackling the running back for a loss, cause them sacks didn't count at all. I've been at 38 for the longest, and I've been getting sacks. The flexors I ain't gonna worry about those. That's going to come. Or the forced fumbles. That's what I need. Forced fumbles and fumble recoveries. I need 9 for both of them. You ain't watch Cam new video all on?
What you say?
So you ain't watch my boy Cam new video?
You ain't in my recommended. I ain't see it.
Hey, that nigga that Cam got to make that thing on his stream. Hey, that thumbnail fire. Shandoshi!
Duke gonna hit a mill on 20, bro. Yeah, good little setup.
Hello? Shit. Playing challenges on Mad. Yeah. Hell, y'all using moms. Yeah, them bitches gonna cost like $20 down there. Yeah, that's if Myers got them cheaper, cause I had to go to
My bad, bro.
I went to Dollar General. I don't know if Family Dollar sell them cheaper, but I went to Dollar General and I had to pay $16. So hell no, cause that bitch it ain't you ain't buy no other dollar stuff. Ain't it a Five Below right there? You might want to check them, cause I know Myers probably gonna be taxing, cause if Dollar General tax for that bitch, I know Myers gonna tax. You probably gonna have to try you probably want to try that Five Below. Yeah, I was trying to find a bill like that, but the mm, I ain't testing. I'm done. Like I ain't played the demo in a minute. I'm about to probably create a build today, cause I ain't really been playing like that. But the way they been talking on Twitter, they talking about like they gonna change so much. So making builds on this bitch is kind of like pointless, cause like with the post, like I'm a player just to play it though. But like the post scores, they saying like they gonna take away like how effective it is, the takeover stuff is. But like how much is why would y'all put it in a demo like that? Then that shit's stupid to me. That's what I'm saying, Dave. I don't know how. I don't, I don't know to what a stream, because if I ain't gonna be able to drop step niggas like I was on 19 and spin off of them, if them don't work like that, then that's gonna change my whole build. I'll probably make like a defender shoot, like a defender shooter or something before I make that. But that's why I said I can't really go as far as what I'm gonna make now, because they've been saying that shit, because I guess everybody was crying about the post scores last year, and then everybody was crying about the stretches. But what I don't get is y'all got it whereas the stretches could get any jump shot back again now. When y'all said that's how y'all was gonna nerf them, but y'all get them they jump shot backs. But when it come to post score, y'all act like y'all just want to just nerf them all the way down. So I don't know if it. But see, but that's crazy though, because that's what post scores do. Like what y'all expect? Well, like y'all just gon' That's why I was telling I was telling Maul that today I was looking like if they just boost where we just get a shot to turn around, that's just gonna make it easier for niggas to guard us, because they know that when we get our badge, we probably just gonna do a fadeaway. So they just gonna just be up on us. Like they already added post defending badges. Like what more do y'all want? They already added a post. You could put niggas could put a post defending badge on Hall of Fame. Like y'all already added the badges to already nerf the move. So what y'all want? But yeah, that shit crazy. That's why I said I'm about to fuck around. I seen the build too, where it's like playmaking high as hell and post scoring, and like my playmaking and my finishing to be high. My threes to be only like damn near like high 60s, damn near 70. But I don't know. I ain't gonna be able to fuck around with builds until the game come out. Cause that's what type of build I was trying to make. Cause that's why I was telling them I don't know if I'm making a power forward or a center for sure for sure. Even though I'm leaning towards power forward, but it depends. Yeah. So, but the way they be talking, like they been talking, like why would you put out a demo when it ain't gonna be like the game? Like I don't understand that shit. Put out a whole demo and then try to say, oh, man, it's not gonna be like this, such and such in the real game. Then what is gonna be like? They ain't even update the demo or nothing. That that's what I'm saying. I don't know to what extent is what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Cause everybody, that's just like saying y'all go nerf playmakers. They spam the same move when they get their takeover. They spam the same move. Niggas don't complain about that, and it's crazy cause it's only the niggas that complain is the niggas that dribble and want to do extra shit. That's crazy. Y'all gonna complain about the slashers getting that blow by every time when they get they shit? Slashers get a blow by. Shot creators, every shot they shoot off dribble going in. Like what? Like yeah, that's crazy. But a post scorer can't get a couple post animations. They don't. Mhm. That's the crazy thing to me. That shit be, man. That's why I said I don't know. I might just have to make a build where I could do everything and make sure my mid range straight, and I'll be straight with the threes and the 60s, cause I get my nigga probably try to get a goal or Hall of Fame corner specialist or some shit. Cause the way 2K be trying to do shit, that shit crazy. Big bands can't even get a slashing badge on the prelude. Yeah, I made a big man with that slash shit primary, and they still figured out it was a post score. Like my post shit wasn't even that high. It was like a slash dominant build. Like my shit was in the 90s. How y'all give me a post score? Yeah, Dave. I ain't gonna lie though. If they nerf the post scoring down, I'm leaning more towards like probably a two-way shooter. Like I probably had a stretch out there with good defensive shit. I ain't even gonna lie. If they nerf the post scores like that, I'm straight, because like I was telling Maul, they put post fades in with shooting. So even if I was to make like a hello. No, I said I was telling Maul, even if I was to make like a pure shooter, they mix the post fade in with shooting. So as a shooter, you get a high post fade. So if I was to like run a pick on a nigga, get a smaller nigga on me, I still could post him up and then just turn and shoot and get deep fades on Hall of Fame. So that's why I said the post badges ain't effective this year. I just deal with a shooter and be shooting that bitch. Huh? Shit, I should have had you grab me one. I don't need one though, but yeah. So I said that's what I was thinking, like, cause you don't want to go on Myers, they gonna try to tax for that bitch. But yeah, that's why I said, Dave, I'm leaning more towards like probably a shot creating, either a shot creating, um, like 3-point shooting. But it depends on how the 3-point shooting is on this game. Cause I make a fucking killer, man. If this shooting good, it seems like it's gonna be good with how many badges they got. But if this shooting good, I'll make a shooter. Cause on the demo, I made like a shooter, and they had me missing too much. But I don't know if it's because of these preset forms. But like I said, niggas ain't gonna really know what they gonna make until this fucking game fully come out, and that shit come out 2 Fridays from now. That's what I was telling people. Just like man.